If you're feeling stuck and unsure of what your next move should be, or if you want to position yourself for clarity and maybe even your next opportunity, then stay tuned because Tommy Mutell will be giving you tips that will change your life. Greetings. My name is Dannita Trice, and I'm the founder of Tips Change Lives. Thank you for returning for yet another episode, our final episode of the Tips Story series. My guest today, I met during my campus recruiting days. I met him when he was a student, and I've watched him grow as a professional. And I'm so fortunate to have kept up with him over the years. Without further ado, I want to introduce you to Tommy Mutell.
Hey there, Dannita.
Hi, Tommy. How are you?
Great, thanks. How are you? That's such a nice introduction. I'm flattered.
Well, hey, I'm flattered to just have a connection with you. So thank you for letting me still be a part of your life after all these years.
Oh, absolutely. I'm happy we can keep in touch, and it's great to be here with you today.
So why don't you tell everyone a little bit about your background?
I'm an accountant by profession. My pathway to my current job is a little bit non-traditional. I started out in college as a science major and liberal arts major, and then I worked in that field for a little bit, and then worked some more sorts of odd jobs, and decided that business school was something I'd like to pursue. And I've been at my current job for 2 years now. Today's my second year anniversary. So
woohoo, congratulations.
Thanks. So I guess my pathway to my current job was a little non-traditional, but something that I learned that is that what your experiences make you unique as a candidate with your jobs, and every opportunity that you have along your professional pathway is something that makes you unique and something that you can offer that somebody else might not necessarily have.
Nice. Love that, Tommy. So why don't you tell us any tip that has changed your life professionally?
My mom gave me a quote when I was younger. I was a little stuck in the rut and figuring out my next steps. And she told me, it was a real simple sentence, but it's something that has resonated with me. And she told me, give yourself something to strive for. And I kind of carry that mantra with me, whether it's like a short-term goal or a long-term goal. But you have to keep your eye on the prize, and you have to pursue your goals. And if you give yourself something to strive for, you can measure your improvements and your progress towards those things, and you can really see differences. And that's something that's really helped me over the last few years.
Nice. Love that, Tommy. So sometimes it's hard to see professionals as people and the hustle and bustle of every day and the projects that you're working on. So why don't you give us any tip that has nothing to do with professionalism that has changed your life?
Well, Dana, I'd say that it's important to speak up and voice your preferences. I've found out through work and in life that, people aren't psychics, and you won't really have a chance to try something new if you don't voice it. You have to project those sorts of things into the universe, whether it's a preference of working on a team or trying something new at work, getting a different sort of experience. Just be vocal and be transparent with people about what you're comfortable doing and what you'd like to achieve out of your position.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. So something fun, I asked if you would bring your favorite drinkware and tell us what you drink out of it during the day.
Well, I brought my smoothie container this morning. This is like a portable blender, and I kind of start my mornings out I start my
That's
mornings out with
cool. A portable
yeah,
blender, nice.
yeah, it's great. I make smoothies in here during the day, and sometimes I'll make a frozen beverage after work.
Oh, okay. All right. So, like, what's your favorite smoothie of them all?
Well, this is a strawberry banana one, and it's been a favorite of mine for a long time. So I can put some, if I have blackberries or blueberries, I'll put them in there too, but can't go wrong with strawberry banana.
For sure. Just something extra, if you don't mind me throwing this your way. Not too long ago, well, 2 years ago, you were a student looking for your next opportunity outside of college. So do you have any tips for or advice for students who might be about to start that job search process right now?
Absolutely. It's a really exciting time to sort of feel around different employers and see what's a good fit for you. I would encourage you to attend any sorts of events that the company might have to familiarize yourself with the culture of the company and acquaint yourself with the recruiters and any potential employees, and come prepared knowing about the company, what sort of position you'd like to pursue, where you see yourself fitting in, and how you can be of value to the team.
Nice. So, Tommy, I want to thank you one more time for being here today with us, for sharing your insights and wisdom. And is there anything else that you'd like to leave the audience with, whether they are a recent grad or about to graduate, or whether they are just in life?
Well, I would just encourage everybody that small steps lead to big changes, and that these tips have worked for me, and I hope that they work for you, and that you might not see a change necessarily in a day or a week, but these are small steps you can make to lead to big, drastic improvements and changes in your lives. So keep at it.
You took the words right out of my mouth, Tommy, and I love it. So certainly at Tips Change Lives, we believe that small tips applied persistently will lead to those big changes. So thank you for saying that. And everyone, I want to thank you for tuning in, not only for this episode of the Tip Stories series, but for every one of the other Tip Stories segments that you have watched. I hope that this has been an encouragement to your life in some way to just step out there. It doesn't take a whole dissertation or a whole book or a whole course of information. Don't get me wrong, education is awesome. I love education. I will continue to be a lifelong learner, but I'm just encouraging you to just take a tip, any tip that's meant to help you to progress to your next level. Apply that consistently, and I guarantee you, you will see a change in your life. Until our next series or our next episodes, I hope that we can engage on social media, and I'll be excited to talk with you all soon.